All right, you guys, welcome back in. Starting this reading at the planetary hour of Mercury. All right, we officially are now with the energy of the moon in Aries. We are currently waning down from that full moon that happened in Aquarius just a couple days ago. All right, we're looking currently at the moon in Aries at 1 degree and 56 minutes. It's about to hit that 2-degree mark. Sabian symbol, a comedian entertaining a group. Adjustment to feedback, becoming able to see ourselves objectively from another's viewpoint. Adjustment to feedback. It says objectivity arises when we come to see that we exist within an extended sphere of reality, and we can laugh at how insignificant we actually are within the inestimable cosmic world. We see how silly is our prideful self-love, and with the context of greater picture. How irrelevant are our personal thoughts and feelings? It is a great leap forward on the path to realization when we realize self-importance. All right, so we're supposed to be releasing at this time. It says, life is the mirror that shows us who and what we are. Okay. So, of course, I pulled up the moon in Aries in my Oracle of the Radiant Sun so I can read out what this energy feels like. All right. The combination of the moon and Aries indicates a powerful need to respond emotionally and immediately to a situation. This can make people with this planet sign combination quite volatile and impulsive, expressing what they feel in a direct and willful manner. But because of the fluctuating nature of the moon and the speed of action of Mars, quick flare ups are fortunately just as quickly forgotten. The person this card described has feelings that are strongly colored by early childhood conditioning and an intense need to protect and defend anything that represents family. Just as the moon's cycle waxes and wanes, so the moon Aries nature can be somewhat moody and changeable, fluctuating with the environment. Often the moon Arian has a strong impressionability that could indicate some psychic ability or potential for medium-like powers. There is a great deal of independence in the moon and Aries combination, but if the negative side takes over, this card can describe an emotional bully. The moon Aries need for recognition could also lead to approval seeking. All right, so in a reading, this might suggest that the questioner watch for sympathy with another's predicament does not leave him or her vulnerable to manipulation. One could find oneself having to protect one's position. All right. And this could also speak about talent for buying property or running a business from home. All right. So the events could take place is defensive action, maternal instincts, business enterprises, arguments over property, reluctantly moving, and or family upsets or responsibilities. All right. So that's the energy for this reading. I pulled tea leaf, wisdom of the oracle, and I have my B tarot here. All right. Let's get into the wisdom of the oracle. Let's see what's coming out here in this energy. Welcome in, everybody. Let's see what's going on here. All right, so we got clean it up. That's interesting. We're stepping into the sun in Virgo tomorrow. Okay. Getting to the core of a situation, freedom from a burden, and sweeping away what is no longer needed. All right, so that's been in the energy for a few days now. As I said, we're waning down, so this is a time to clean things up. I'm seeing today's date, which is the 21st. All right, let's think about tarot. It's the world card. It's like, let's wrap up this specific cycle that we're in and get organized and ready for the next leap of faith. All right, let's see what else comes out. I don't know. I'm seeing the broom again. What's going on? All right, cleaning it up. Cleaning it up. Your emotional state, your attitude, your appearance, everything. All right, getting organized all the way around. All right, so it's giving me the yin energy here. This is the art of conscious allowing. It says the feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues. All right, that's what that's looking like. So the yin energy could definitely be the emotional state. Anytime the moon is in the very first zodiac, it gives a heavy protective type of energy. All right, let's see. All right, so now I have the breathe card. So patiently waiting here, which can be definitely tapping into the energy of your intuition. But anytime the moon is in Aries, is going to have that impulsive energy behind it because it is ruled by Mars, right? So it says patience and waiting, going slowly, wellness and trusting, meditating and contemplating as well. All right, so I'm seeing the numbers 21, 2, and 29. All right, so maybe this is something that we're going to be working on here, tapping into that high priestess energy from the 21st to the 29th. I believe the moon will be in its domicile on the 29th, which is in Cancer. So that could be of significance. Cleaning house is giving me like the fourth house. It's the house of home, right? And where you're tapped in more so to the yin. All right, meditating, contemplating, tapping into your intuitive abilities. All right, your psychic insights, anything that feels that you're connected with the divine more so. All right, being more patient and then coming to the edge. So this is kind of what it's giving me. It's like taking a leap of faith, all right, having the courage and facing the energy of the unknown, overcoming fears and accepting risks. Okay, let's get one more on this. All right, a change in the wind. I feel like we've been feeling this overall for a couple days now. I got higher power down at the bottom of the deck. All right, so there's a sense that unseen change is being initiated at this time, preparing for a storm. It's almost like getting ready for a major shift in the energy. All right, awareness that your plans aren't on firm foundation could be of significance. There's something that you have to clean up around you more so. All right, you might feel that you're uncertain about which way the winds are blowing, is what it says. But I feel like there's the presence of the divine around you at this time. This is you seeing source in everything. All right, this is you being in a committed partnership with spirit and having conscious contact with higher power. So the minute that you tap into your yin, it's like you're fully tapped into spirit. Okay. Let's move on to tea leaf. Let's see what's going on here. So we're going to be seeing some squares tomorrow and the energy. Let me just run through this with you guys to see what comes out. So we'll be stepping into the sun in Virgo around 10:55 a.m. tomorrow morning. Obviously, moon is in Aries all day. So we're going to see the energy of the sun quintile over to Jupiter in Gemini. We're going to see the sun quincunx to Pluto in Aquarius. All right. We'll have Venus in Virgo squared over to Mars that is in Gemini. And then I'm also seeing where the moon will then conjunct the North Node. So tomorrow's going to be a great day to focus on divine life purpose. All right. But I'm also seeing some semi-sextile energy here with Saturn and Pisces. Semi-square to Uranus and Taurus. All right. So it looks good if used creatively. I'm seeing lots of quintile energy. All right. But once again, the sun in Virgo wants you to focus on your health, equilibrium. All right. Remaining more so organized. All right. Try to perfect the things around you. Get deep into details. That type of thing. All right. First card that came out was the Dolphin card. Financial gain, usually coming from something you've done in the past, is the energy coming out here. All right. Especially if you're connected to any way with higher power and this yin energy. Cracked cup is here, dissatisfied with life. All right. So this is where you're going to feel that you want change, or you're going to feel, all right, that you're uncertain about where the winds are blowing here because you're dissatisfied with something in your life. Okay. Let's see what else. I see the broom card again. Telling you. All right. New home, new attitude. It's all about that. Advice from a friend. Got the dog barking here. I didn't see what that was. I got an apple card here. So temptation will test you. Doing something risky, taking a chance. You got scales, remain in balance overall in your life. Okay. All right. So be careful with spending money at this time from now up until November. Okay. I think we spoke about what's happening from now. You know, we're going to see September 1st, Uranus is going to go retrograde in Taurus. Obviously, finances, right? Chaos can be coming up there. I see peacock. Beware of great pride at this time. I'm seeing unsuccessful plans with something. Okay. I see teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex, and goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So material wealth, when we're speaking about Uranus going retrograde in Taurus, Taurus is of your values as well, right? All right. So I feel what's happening here, if you are in a position where you're gaining financially right now from something that you've done in the past, and you were dissatisfied with where things were going and you needed to make a change, that's where you received some sort of advice from a friend. All right. What else am I seeing here? This can be very contradicting. I just feel if you don't remain in balance and clean up your act and more so come at things in a different perspective, giving me like a new attitude towards things and where you need to accept change, you may feel that you're taking a risk, obviously, like taking that leap of faith. But it's all about you not moving forward in the energy of pride. It's having faith, is what this is. All right. Don't be tempted more so to lower your standards. Keep going if you've been working on something. All right. If you felt that something was unsuccessful, accept change. Maybe you're being led into something that's going to increase more so your material, your wealth, if you're not already seeing that. All right, let's get a little bit of information on this. Let me get one on the financial gain card with the dolphin. Get a good shuffle out this deck. I haven't used it in a while. So November is going to be Scorpio / Sag season. And the most significant thing is that on September 1st, we'll have Uranus go retrograde in Taurus, and Pluto will retrograde back into Capricorn, two earth elements. All right, so remain practical right now. Save your money. All right, focus on your career. All right, I feel your reputation is at hand right now. I feel you may have, higher power, those in powerful forces watching you and how you're remaining balanced at this time. All right, so if you were offered an opportunity to gain finances in any way, then your advice here is, to continue moving forward with the spiritual growth, because I'm seeing that you have that connection with higher power. Be careful with how you spend your money. All right. Try to plan more so for the future. Come at things with a new attitude and beware of pride. Okay. That prideful energy is over and done with. Tomorrow at 10:55 a.m., we're stepping out of the sun in Leo and into Virgo. All right. So heavy on this earth energy right now is what we're moving forward to in September. Let's get one on the dolphin. The Wheel of Fortune. All right. So you've got some great things coming your way. The wheel is changing in your favor. All right. Things that may have been held up in the past are finally coming through. Why is cracked cup here? Maybe this is you releasing something that wasn't meant to be on your path. That's the way I'm looking at it. All right. That cracked cup is more so right in the way of the path that you're on here. So if you're dissatisfied with where you were heading on that path, then advice from a friend is to change that, what that looks like. All right. Meditate on the change in the wind is what the card says here. All right. Making a shift in your life. All right. So I'm seeing the energy of the Delphic bee. This here is the Hierophant in this deck. All right. So if there was a lesson to be learned here and where you feel dissatisfied with your life, it's because you're committed to something that you don't want to be committed to. Could definitely be that you're more traditional. All right. You want to see things more so in balance. If you want to be an example to other people by explaining what it was that you were being dissatisfied with in your life and how you overcame by taking a leap of faith and moving into higher power, that could be that you could be the advice given to a friend. Okay. Let's see here. Ace of Wands, you're going to your passion, your desires here. All right. Let's see why beware of great pride is here. Four of Swords. All right. Maybe I just heard you feel entitled. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. I just heard you feel entitled. Okay. So if you've been on a resting period and let's say you're starting something new, something fresh, all right, beware that you are overly shining. Okay. Because you may be new to something. I mean, obviously move forward in confidence, but don't try to power through. It's almost like a slow and steady wins the race type of energy. So as I'm seeing the breathe card here, it's almost like be patient, wait, all right, because whatever was meant to happen was meant to happen specifically the way it happened. Let's just be clear, right? It led you to the path that you're on. If you were dissatisfied with something, something came in to change the path that you were on. It's not for you to be prideful and say, oh, well, I know everything. No, you don't, right? Because you're coming out of a stage of resting and rejuvenating and healing. So if you're supposed to be an advice to the next person, it's not, well, this is the way I did it. This is the way. No, everybody works in different challenges in different ways. Okay. So allow your intuition to guide you. All right. Let that be a lesson for the next person as well. Why is this temptation will test you here with the Apple card? What is this all about? Justice. Okay. I just heard ouch. All right. So temptation will test you. So just be careful in where areas in your life are not balanced at this time. Okay. Because I do see, where's my scales card at? Here it is down on the bottom here. I do see that, you have to keep your life in balance at this time. So whether justice is going to be things that need to be fair enough, all right, for you to continue to move on this journey, to keep yourself in balance. Try not to allow things to tempt you. And that could be things that you have to spend money on. If you are increasing in spiritual wealth, doesn't necessarily mean that your material wealth is increasing as of yet. All right. So it's coming out with danger, especially in money matters. Be careful. All right. It's all a matter of how you express yourself out, your new home within your temple. Okay. Your new attitude, how you face the world. All right. Let's look at keeping your life in balance with the scales here. All right. I see the Prince of Swords. Okay. So you could have interest in something that you want to study about here. That's allowing you to see things in a different perspective, allowing you to gain clarity and truth on specific areas in your life that need balance. All right, let's look at dangers, especially in money matters. Let's see. I just see you more so accepting this change with the Wheel of Fortune. All right, understanding that this is going to be something more so like a traditional path, something that you could be passionate about. But what you're coming out of is a sense of healing, bringing yourself back into balance and allowing yourself to express, all right, what it is that you want moving forward in order to keep yourself in balance. My daughter's cleaning and I smell nothing but pine sol. It smells good, but it's strong. All right, so we see the Bear card here. Danger, especially in money matters. The Star card. All right, so Aquarius is energy right now. Obviously, we just had that full moon in Aquarius. All right. So these areas had a lot to do with a square over to Uranus and Taurus. And Uranus is being that chaos in the energy of what we value, finances, possessions, and things like that. Right. So Uranus ruling over Aquarius's energy. You could be in the spotlight right now. Okay. With something. But just be careful with how you're spending your resources, is what it's giving me. All right. Let's look at the energy of the Tiger doing something risky. Let's see what this is all about. Okay. Ace of Swords. Be careful what you speak on, is what this is giving me. All right. So let's say you are starting up a new business, right? Moon in Aries to Aquarius's energy. Obviously, we just had a sextile to Pluto in Aquarius. Okay. Let's just say that you are speaking. All right. It's something that you're passionate about. This is part of your new beginning. All right. Maybe you're meant to teach. All right. Let's just say this was part of your path here. All right. It was destined to happen that way. And now you're finally receiving financial gain. Doing something risky by blowing your money out the way or taking chances on speaking on things that you may not be comfortable speaking on. All right. May lead you down a path where, how would I say it? That would be more so seen as an ouch moment, moving out of balance here. All right. It's almost like trying to overshine and where you're what you're meant to be speaking on at this time. All right. So let's just use me for instance, right? I just started taking off with my channel here. Okay. You guys know I share everything pertaining to what I know about astrology. I'm not saying I'm the smartest in it, but just be careful on what you speak about. Something can be risky, something can be seen, all right, from others as what am I trying to say here? Not so fitting. All right. A lot of people don't agree with everything that you say. So don't try to force your belief systems on other people. Thank you, Spirit. I'm like, what am I trying to say here? All right. So don't try to force your belief system on other people. All right. If you have a deep friendship with someone of the same sex, teapot, this is giving me who's giving you the tea, right? Where are you getting your information from? Okay. Let's see what this is. And I more so go off of current energies when I read on this channel, you guys. Just using me for an example. This can be anything. All right. It's giving me you're having a new beginning, bringing yourself into balance. If you're meant to shine, just be careful with money matters at this time, or whatever it is that you take that is valuable. Could be this energy that you have connection to spirit. All right. This is part of your path. You're coming out of a healing state, but just be careful on what you speak on. Let's do deep friendship with someone of the same sex with this teapot. Six of Jars could be someone from the past. All right. It's kind of giving me where, say you grew up in the home environment, all right, where everyone was of one religion and you chose to change your belief system. This is you being in that home environment and saying, okay, this is what I believe in now. And it causing some sort of riffraff in the energy. Let's just say it like that. You may not know where this is heading for you specifically. Let's just say this is part of your belief system now. All right. And you're receiving whatever it is that you're receiving by tapping into your intuition from higher power. All right. This is giving me an energy of this could be your inheritance, not that it's meant for everyone else. Okay. So let's see why not is here with unsuccessful plans. All right. So say you were in a not in a specific situation in the past. I see things changing because the next card, as I shifted things around here, is going to be why you're increasing in spiritual growth and or material wealth, which the very first card that came out is you're receiving financial gain. Okay. So let's look at this unsuccessful plan here. Wow. All right. The Eight of Swords. You could have been trapped in your head a lot, overthinking things. All right. This is giving me, you were standing in your own way. Let's just say it like that. All right. Where if you felt that there was something that was going to be unsuccessful, it was a matter of you taking a step back, cleaning a few areas up in your life, keeping yourself in balance and taking a leap of faith and trusting that the divine was going to lead you there. Okay. So it's not for you to know everything and how it's going to play out. It's all a matter of taking those knots out of that rope one by one. Okay. Because it's giving me that. All right. That is that Jupiter in Gemini energy. And where technically the Sabian symbol was speaking about having to, which one was that actually? Hold on a second. You all right, babe? You might want to check Dad has it or something. Yes, take your robe out too. Jupiter and Gemini at 18 degrees. I believe this one was putting on a performance. Oh no, this one is understanding strange languages at this time. That's interesting because the Four of Swords there can speak about you learning a new language. All right. Look at that. Be careful what you say. All right. So, okay. The Prince of Pentacles is what flew out. So whatever skill you have here that you learned, this is where your increase is coming in. And I feel it might be through that spiritual growth. Maybe you understand something spiritually that others do not understand. And maybe you're meant to be teaching at this time. All right. That's been heavy in the energy overall. Let's look at this broom card here. And once again, I mean, something is asking you to clean something up here. Okay. I see the broom card there. I seen it as I was shuffling in the deck there. We've got another broom here. All right. What's this broom energy all about? Two of Pentacles. It happens to be cleaning up with finances. That's what this is. Remaining in control of your practical life. That's what this is. Can't make that up. All right. The Hanged One. It's gaining a different perspective on what's the most important at this time pertaining to your values. How you're spending your resources, making your money, saving your money. All right. It's more so coming at things in a different perspective with a new attitude. All right. Understanding what's most important to you. All right. Let's get more so a small spread on here. We'll do like a Celtic cross over this energy. Cool. Down at the bottom of the deck, Princess of Swords here. All right. That just could be you being studious at this time as well, gaining information. All right. I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles is the current energy. All right. Us stepping out of this moon in Pisces, I can see why the High Priestess is in the challenge here. All right. Seven of Swords is giving me in the goal how to strategize and overcoming what's recommended for you to move forward with spiritual strength here. I'm seeing the Nine of Wands. All right. So I'm seeing the Queen of Cups here, remaining tapped into your intuition more so, with the Ace of Jars and the Three of Swords being right next to each other. You could have experienced something that may have hurt you. All right. And this could be more so pertaining to family and or friends. All right. But I'm seeing on the other side of that energy is the Sun, and coming out as the Queen of Swords. You might feel a little standoffish at this time. All right. And this is why you may feel dissatisfied with where your life is right now and feeling like there needs to be some sort of change and you're not sure which way everything is going for you at this time. I don't see that stopping you, because overall, the Ace of Cups is the future position here. All right. It's for you to open back up your heart space by whatever it was that you had to separate from, where you took a loss, how you felt some sort of heartbreak, and it could have been pertaining to family and or friends. I'm feeling that you have support around you at this time for you to step back into the energy of your happiness, not for you to remain so cold. All right. So new home, new attitude is what it's giving me. Now that you've done the healing emotionally within the home environment, within self, all right, you have a new attitude that you want to put out to the world here. So as I said, Sun stepping into Virgo, this is going to be heavily on the energy of your health. All right. How you're putting in the hard work, how you're going to be of service, not only to yourself, but up to others. All right. I'm seeing lots of swords in this reading as well. I feel like you were overthinking something a lot. A lot. All right. And then becoming balanced more so in your practical life could have been of significance. Let me read out the signs for you guys. 1 second. Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, all fixed energies are here with the Wheel of Fortune. Could be Jupiter pertaining to Sag and Pisces. I'm seeing Libra twice. Heavy on the swords. All right, I got Aquarius's energy here. Prince of Swords, Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords. Okay, Three of Swords. Yeah. I got the Seven of Swords. You got a lot of swords here, you guys. There's no reason for you to overthink something, is what I feel. All right. I mean, all air signs is here. If there's a specific truth that you need to speak about, if there's something on your mind that you need to let and release, from your energy emotionally, as well as I'm seeing something could have really hurt you, that might be something that you want to take care of immediately. All right. Because to be keeping you more so in this Queen of Swords energy where you're not opening yourself up to love. And whether that just be for, within yourself or you expressing yourself out to others, is something needs to be cleaned up in your emotional state, is what it's giving me. Because it came out with yin. All right. Again, it's the feminine principle of receptivity. If you're not giving that energy out, how do you expect to receive that back? That doesn't make sense. All right. When I seen justice, I heard ouch. So something really hurt you. All right. It left you in this field here, just healing more so. You could have been, needing to tap into Mother Nature. Okay. I'm seeing lots of bees and flowers here. I mean, obviously, this is the bee tarot, but that's what it's giving me. All right. It was almost as if you needed to surround yourself literally with Mother Nature. All right. Water. It could be grass. All right. Stepping into the energy of like being around trees and flowers, that type of thing, to come so much more out of this stuck in the head energy. Fresh air is what I heard. Fresh air. All right. Let's see what else we have here. It's interesting that, the High Priestess is coming out in your challenge. I feel like you have the ability to tap deeper and deeper into where it is that you want to head towards here. The Queen of Pentacles is someone that's very abundant, someone that's very grounded. Maybe this is what you needed to work on in order for, you to be able to tap into your psychic abilities, your insights, or whatever that may have been. All right, spiritual strength here. When you feel beaten down and you feel like you can't take it anymore, you don't give up. All right, I feel like you tap into that emotional state and you understand why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. All right, remain in control, even if you have to learn how to take a step back. All right, surround yourself with family and friends that are going to actually be supportive of you. All right, and allow you to step into the energy of your happiness. Whoever this person is from the past, I don't know, I'm seeing a father figure here that may have hurt you. All right, I mean, obviously we're dealing with Chiron and Aries, and those core wounds are within the house of self. All right, so this could have been someone from your childhood, is what I'm seeing. Okay, and I feel like you're turning directly to spirit to see what this passion is of who this person might be coming up in your near future. All right, and it pertains to you having a connection with spirit. Okay, so this could be, obviously, let's be clear, it could be God. All right, you tapping back into those abilities that you may thought that you had lost. All right, you may have not been on that path or open to it. All right, November is going to bring in some change. As I split the deck, I'm seeing marriage here. All right, karma, you will reap what you have sown. I like it. All right, you've gone on a journey here and you've tapped into spiritual development. All right, but be careful what you say, because people will gossip about your secrets. I see your angels here protecting you from someone trying to come in between something that it is that you want. Okay, and that may be this connection that you want with spirit. A lot of people aren't open to it, you guys. You have to understand that it takes a lot of courage to say, I believe in God, or this is the path, and I chose to go on here. A lot of people want to question your belief. It's not for you to explain to anybody. It's for you to understand. Okay. And the only person that you can do that with is within yourself and the connection that you have to higher power. All right, you guys. Let's get some energy of let's do higher self oracle. What's the most significant here with this moon and Aries energy today? Big shift tomorrow. Big shift. Let's see. Okay. Continue to persevere. Help is on the way. Be patient. I feel like that's a message in itself. You may want to rush into something. All right. You might feel angry because things aren't moving as fast as you want it to. But the fact that you have connection to higher power, this is your help that's on the way. I feel like they're working on something. Be patient and wait for it to bloom. That's it. Okay. Down at the bottom of the deck, this is you. You could be worried. Let's get a little bit more insight here with the tea leaf. Well, the first to the fifth degree in Aries, it speaks about emergence. It says we become the essence seed of our soul's incarnation. And then we have to learn the skills or adjust to feedback. That's what the energy we just read on. And see ourselves in the context of being in relation to others. This is done by balancing the inner feminine and masculine polarities and finding the necessary skills, loyalties, and values to rise to higher levels of consciousness. I mean, if that's not what we just spoke about, I don't know what else is. Okay. Let's see. Spirit wants you to use your intuition wisely. All right. There's great passion here. Things will not always be the way that they are at this time. Your intuition is going to guide you on what changes you need to make. All right. There's something that you're truly passionate about here. You will be shown a way. I see a fair man being involved here with love and career. All right. So the candle card, you will be shown the way. All right. Dealings with the relationship with a man could pertain to love and career. And I see that what's worrying you here, as I was questioning that, is depression, anxiety, and or someone is against you with the vulture card. Okay. So if it pertains to you building a career, starting up a business, all right, maybe you're not seeing things bloom as fast as you wanted to here. All right. I'm seeing the tulip flower. All right. Be patient. It's all about you taking the first step and sticking to your vision here. All right. Let go and let God is what I just heard. This was part of your transformation and you accepting that you are currently on the right path. There's no need for you to be confused. If it looks like a failure at this time, if you feel that way, ask for guidance and you will be led to freedom. All right. Stop holding your boundaries. Accept the energy of change and clear your energy. It's okay to take a pause and time for reflection. This helps you build courage and notice what direction you're heading in. That's when you can expect the unexpected of what it is that you are worthy of. Okay. This is all about you going within and gaining the strength pertaining to what you dream. All right. And showing gratitude to the divine through the expression of love. And in divine timing, your happiness comes right in. You can always trust in your intuition. All right. So open up to forgiveness and whatever it is that helped you in that energy of anxiety and or stress. All right. It could definitely have you tapped into a sense of anger at this time, but you gaining a different perspective is allowing you to manifest things, keeping yourself remaining in balance when it comes to nature. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Are releasing those fears and allowing you to step into the energy of success. You are not alone in this. All right. You have the energy of the light. You just kind of have to go with the flow at this time in order to be able to overcome those obstacles. All right. And listen deep within and always pray. All right. I love you guys. That's where I'm going to be leaving the reading. I'm going to pull a crystal and we'll tap in tomorrow morning with the remaining of this moon and Aries energy. All right, you guys, hold on. I feel rushed. I want to go shower. I jumped on pretty late. I was trying to help my daughter with her school stuff. All right, moon and Aries. First energy coming out, lithium quartz. I like it. Harmoniousness, peacefulness, joyfulness, and interconnectedness. And I'm looking at number 33, which is a master number. Let's see. All right, I'll read it out full way through. General, relationship, and prosperity with the energy of the crystal meditation. All right, let's hope that it resonates. It says, becoming still calms the activity in our heads and puts us back in touch with our bodies, our spirits, and the conscious universe. Lithium quartz spirit appears with a reminder to get quiet and recognize that you have within you all that you need. You just need to amplify some of the qualities that can bring you a sense of joy and fulfillment by giving them quiet, calm attention. Overstimulation can be distracting, so refresh yourself with some time spent in or around nature or on nature's creatures, whether it's a furry, warm animal or a pond with fish swimming happily. Retrain your senses to recognize that all is well when you are tuned into the rhythms of the earth and aware of the interconnectedness, the water and the sky, yourself and the ground beneath your feet, the breeze and the birds flying from tree to tree. Turn your face to the sun, recognizing that just as you drink in its rays, you are always drinking in the pure joy and love available to you from the conscious universe. Today is a day for experiencing peacefulness, harmony, and happiness. I think we spoke about all that. All right. Peacefulness and partnerships come from being willing to trust that there is more than one day to make things happen, more than one way to think or act. Just as in nature, you can partner with another who brings strength to places where you are weak, even as you do the same. We are meant to support each other in our healing and growth, balancing each other, which is why opposites so often attract. So let yourself appreciate the harmoniousness that arises when you allow yourself to be different from another, yet unified in love and joyful interconnectedness. Prosperity message. Harmoniousness means agreement on a common foundation, and when lithium quartz spirit arrives, it is asking you to see how much you benefit from complementary partners as you build your wealth and co-create a sense of security in this world. We are all interconnected, and all can bring joy, love, and healing and trust to the spaces that we share. When we do, our natural prosperity is amplified, as evidenced by the changes happening in our outer conditions. Today, do your part to let go of old fears of not having enough, instead, bringing peace to the table so that all may enjoy prosperity. Crystal Spirit Meditation. Lithium quartz can be used in meditation to release attachment to a specific outcome, or even just held in the hand to calm frayed nerves. Having one on the nightstand or tucked into a pillowcase can assist those who have difficulty sleeping due to an overactive mind. Okay, so that might be a great stone for you guys to sleep with. We're going to leave it at that. Good night.